Waking Up Nutrition, and I'm so excited that today I have my friend Paula, my yoga teacher, joining me today.
Namaste.
Namaste. And she's going to show us how to make some cookie dough protein bites.
So
Are we excited?
I'm
super excited as well. So without a further ado, we're going to get started. So Paula's going to show you some of the ingredients that we're going to use today. Okay, so the first ingredient we're going to use is oat flour.
Oat flour.
And show everybody what the oat flour looks like.
And I was not familiar with oat flour, and Kara told me how I can make this actually in my own food processor at my house.
So how do we make the oat flour, Paula?
Well, we put some oats right in the food processor and food processed it up.
And there it is. So
and voila.
It's super simple. You can actually buy oat flour at the store if you want, but if you have old-fashioned oats at home, like if you make oatmeal at home, you just go ahead and pop those into a food processor, press the pulse button and let it do its thing, and then it pulses into a flour and you've got oat flour. So we're going to put 2 cups of oat flour into the bowl. And then next up, we're going to use some protein powder. And I'm going to show you which one we're using today. It's called Truvani. And Paula's a vegetarian, actually.
Plant-based diet.
So this is a plant-based protein, and it's made with pea protein. It only has 7 ingredients. And it's also sweetened by monk fruit, so it doesn't have any added processed sugars in there. And it is really, really delicious. I actually am not a big fan of protein powders because I think they have sort of a chalky aftertaste a lot of times, but this one really doesn't, and I think it's really delicious. They have all different flavors. This particular one is chocolate peanut butter, and Reese's is like my favorite chocolate bar, so we're going to try and reenact that a little bit.
Fun fact about Kara.
Fun fact, Reese's is my fave. So we're going to put 1/3 of a cup of protein powder, which you already did. And then next up is, this is an almond butter. You got that?
Yep.
And we're going to add 1/2 cup of almond butter. And we did melt it a little bit in the microwave. So it's a little bit melty.
Okay.
Okay.
So excited to make these balls. So the first time I ever made balls, Kara gave me a recipe, and I made my first energy balls by myself. From learning from my sweet friend Kara, so I'm very grateful for her and teaching me how to make my own balls. So
that used to be my payment for yoga classes, energy bites. But then she got her own food processor, so I taught her how to make her own energy bites. Okay, so next up we're going to use some stuff called date paste, and this is what date paste looks like. And basically, date paste is really easy to make too. You just take dates, you cover them up in water, you let them soak overnight, and then you put them in a blender, and it turns into paste. So if you want, that's about 1/4 cup of date paste. You can use maple syrup, you can use honey, you can use agave, but we're making these so clean and healthy, so we're using date paste because dates are like, there's no processing in them.
Got it.
So that's why I like to use the date paste. Yeah, I'll take that.
Wait, so date paste was just dates in some water overnight, and then it became paste?
And then you stick it in a blender. You stick the water and the dates in the blender.
Got it.
And then you just blend it up, and then it becomes a paste. And it's a great sweetener. You can add it in teas. You can add it in soups. You can add it in smoothies, oatmeal, energy bites. It's just a sweetener in lieu of honey, maple, or agave.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So next up, we're going to do some vanilla extract. So we're going to do 2 teaspoons of that.
Okay. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract coming up.
There you go. That's 1. And 2. You got it, girl. Okay.
Really good at handstands in yoga.
I know.
These
We call her
energy
handstand Paula. Okay. Now we have 1/2 cup of almond milk.
Okay.
And just to show you which one I like, I use this Simply Almond. It's unsweetened, so it doesn't have any processed sugar in it whatsoever. Yeah, go ahead. 1/2 cup in there.
Okay.
And last but not least, we're going to put some cacao chips. So this was really fun. I actually took a Lily's chocolate bar, which is a dark chocolate sweetened by stevia, and I took a mallet and I just mashed it down. And then you make get your frustrations out. And then it just kind of mashes up into little nibs like this.
Ooh.
And so we're gonna go ahead and put those in there.
Put the whole thing?
Well, again, the amount is sort of optional. So if you like it really chocolatey, you can add a little extra. The recipe calls for about anywhere between 1/4 and 1/3 of a cup.
What's more, a third, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a third.
So the whole thing?
Yeah, go for it. Just stick it all in there. There you go. It's
Sweet.
gonna be super chocolatey. So let me show you guys kind of what it looks like. So that's all the ingredients. And we're gonna go ahead and mix it all together and make a batter. So
Okay.
mix it up, girl.
Go on. Sure I don't get it everywhere.
Okay, so hang with us. When the batter's all ready, we're gonna go ahead and show you the rest. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're back and the batter is ready. So
Yay.
Paula's gonna show you what a wonderful job she did. And let's give a close-up of what the
So
batter
this
looks like.
delightful.
So that's all the ingredients just mixed together.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. And then all you want to do is make like gumball sized balls. So we're wearing some gloves to keep our hands not getting all yucky. And you just grab a little bit in your hands
So fun. This
and
is
just kind of roll it together.
You know, when I make my balls.
Yes. Or bites, you can call them.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you want to call them.
My balls. I find it very meditative, actually, when I'm at home.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a calming exercise for you.
Absolutely. I'll just make my balls and roll them. And
Yeah, so there you go. It's a de-stressor. So this is what the balls look like, and then we're gonna go ahead and make them all, and then I'll show you what they look like, and then we just put them in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes, and they're ready to rock and roll. And what's also awesome about these guys is you can make a really big batch of them, and you can keep some in the freezer, and they're
Love
good
that.
for a good 3 months in the freezer. So when you need a sweet treat and you don't feel like making them again, just know that they're waiting for you in the freezer. All right, guys. Okay, everybody, we are back and we rolled up all our balls. So this is what they look like, and then we stuck them in the fridge for 30 minutes. And so now it's time for the taste test.
Yes.
So you ready, Paula?
I sure am.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Here we
Cheers.
go. Cheers.
So
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
There you have it. Protein cookie dough energy bites. Great for pre-workout. Great for 3 o'clock snack.
Pre-teaching yoga
Pre-teaching
snack.
yoga. You're gonna get all your yoga friends into these.
Totally.
All right.
Post yoga snack.
Anytime snack.
Mm-hmm.
Have an awesome day. See you next time.